chicken in various kinds of sauce. When my parents gave me this trip as a big high school graduation present, I was a little reluctant to go. But Mom had reassured me that she'd done her research. Teen Tours was very well regarded, noted for its high-quality educational component, as well as the care that was taken of its students. I would be well looked after. "You'll never be alone," my parents had promised me. And, of course, Melanie was coming too. And they were right. I know everyone else gives Miss Foley crap for the eagle eye she keeps on us, but I appreciate how she's always doing a head count. Even appreciate how she disapproves of the nightly jaunts to local bars, though most of us are of legal drinking age in Europe. Not that anyone over here seems to care about such things anyway. I don't go to the bars. I usually just go back to the hotel rooms Melanie and I share and watch TV. You can almost always find American movies. The same kinds of movies which, back at home, Melanie and I often watched together on weekends in one of our rooms, with lots of popcorn. "I'm roasting out here," Melanie moans. "It's like middle of the afternoon still." I look up. The sun is hot, and the clouds race across the sky. I like how fast they go, nothing in their way. You can tell from the sky that England's an island. At least it's not pouring like it was when we got here. "Do you have a pony holder?" Melanie asks. "No, of course you don't. I bet you're loving your hair now." My hand drifts to the back of my neck, which still feels strange, oddly exposed. The teen tour had begun in London, and on the second afternoon, we'd had a few free hours for shopping, which I guess qualifies as culture. During that time, Melanie had convinced me to get my hair bobbed. It was all part of her pre-college reinvention scheme, which she'd explained to me on the flight over. "No one at college will know that we were AP automatons. I mean, we're too pretty to just be brainiacs. And at college, everyone will be smart. So we can be cool and smart. Those two things will no longer be mutually exclusive." For Melanie, this reinvention apparently meant the new heavy-on-skimp wardrobe she'd blown half her spending money on at Topshop, and the truncating of her name from Melanie to Mel, something I can't quite remember to do, no matter how many times she kicks me under the table. For me, I guess it meant the haircut she'd talked me into. I'd freaked out when I'd seen myself. I've had long black hair and no bangs for as long as I can remember, and the girl staring back at me in the salon mirror didn't look anything like me. At that point, we'd only been gone 2 days, but my stomach went hollow with homesickness. I wanted to be back in my bedroom at home, with my familiar peach walls, my collection of vintage alarm clocks. I'd wondered how I was ever going to handle college if I couldn't handle this. But I've gotten used to the hair, and the homesickness has mostly gone away. And even if it hasn't, the tour is ending. Tomorrow, almost everyone else is taking the coach straight to the airport to fly home. Melanie and I are catching a train down to London to stay with her cousin for 3 days. Melanie is talking about going back to the salon where I got my bob to get a pink streak in her hair, and we're going to see Let It Be in the West End. On Sunday, we fly home, and soon after that, we start college. Me near Boston, Melanie in New York. "Set Shakespeare free!" I look up. A group of about a dozen people are coming up and down the line, handing out multicolored neon flyers. I can tell straight away that they're not American. No bright white tennis shoes or cargo shorts in sight. They are all impossibly tall and thin, and different looking somehow. It's like even their bone structure is foreign. "Oh, I'll take one of those." Melanie reaches out for a flyer and uses it to fan her neck. "What's it say?" I ask her, looking at the group. Here in touristy Stratford-upon-Avon, they stand out like fire orange poppies in a field of green. Melanie looks at the flyer and wrinkles her nose. "Gorilla Will?" A girl with the kind of magenta streaks Melanie has been coveting comes up to us. "It's Shakespeare for the masses." I peer at the card. It reads, "Gorilla Will, Shakespeare without borders." Shakespeare